What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi, and I just wanted to do a quick update for you guys. And maybe I could turn on some light. Hold on. There, I think that's better. Um, it's late, and but I don't really have any differentiation of time in my life right now. Um, for me, time is not really what I see on a clock. It seems to just be whatever I'm doing and whenever I'm doing it. So I don't really have a sense of time or even days really. But in my last live stream on this channel, I was trying to lay out for you my frustration and my challenge, and specifically dealing with the issue of the visa for Ghana. And by the way, before I forget it, I'm linking a video underneath this that I think will be of value to you to go and watch. It's a sister arriving in Ghana. I don't know where she's coming from. I feel like she's coming from the UK or something, or another African country. But it will show you the nightmare that it is to enter the country. There's also this thing that I didn't really understand about the COVID test when you get there. I know you have to pay for a COVID test when you get there, but apparently you're supposed to have paid for it before you get there. Like, my information is all over the place and you can't really nail anything down. Or it's very difficult, I should say, at the very least. But anyways, I'm linking that video, but here's what I'm trying to communicate to you right now. And that is, and on the issue of the visa, I also don't trust. When we're done, I want you to go and Google or put in on YouTube how to apply for a Ghana visa. Do that. And look at when the videos were made. Don't look at something that's, 5 years ago or something like that. Look at something that's this year or in the last few months or last few days or something like that. And watch multiple ones. You'll see that there's a myriad of things. One guy has me thinking that he acts as if when you upload your passport, the biodata page, when you upload a picture of that and your passport picture to the website and all of that, and your your reservation, either a letter of invitation or where you're going to, he's presenting like that's it, but it's not. You have to mail the hard documents. Then another one has me believing that no, you don't need to mail the passport itself. You make a copy of the biodata page and send that with your application and the passport picture and the reservation and your vaccination exemption and stuff like that. I spoke with the embassy, so I know what it is. So without going back down that road again, as I said to you in my last piece, that's what I was ranting and so frustrated about, because I said I'm just going to have to be over this whole visa thing, because October 5th is the day that my flight leaves, and I didn't want to trust there being some delay or mix up or some technicality on my visa, and then my date of travel comes up and I don't have my passport in my hand because they have it. I just can't take that risk. So I began looking, looking again, I should say, because I knew of this somewhere back in my studies before over the years that there were African countries that didn't require. I look really like shit right now. This is not about how I look. Anyway, I knew that there was African countries that didn't require a visa, and or you could just get a visa on arrival. Um, and just for information, not just Africa, but there's other countries that don't require a visa. But specifically speaking about the continent, there are countries that don't require a visa, and there's some that you can just get the visa on arrival. When I first started looking at Africa way back in 2014, Gambia was one of the first countries that began to stand out to me. Like I didn't just go Ghana, that's it. You know, there was a series of inspirations and findings that led me to Ghana, but I had looked at Gambia, and one of the many things that I loved about it is that it is a Muslim nation, um, and so um, it turns out they are a a you don't have to have a visa for Gambia. So I immediately went online to see if I could change my ticket to Gambia. But of course, because it's me and only problems know me, Delta does not fly into Gambia. But they do go into Senegal. Senegal is also a Muslim country. And for those of you who don't know what Senegal is, you will when I tell you that big ass statue of the man and the woman and they holding the baby. It's a big ass statue. I've shown it to you. I'm sure you've seen it in other stuff. That's Senegal, homie. Um, but then I saw a video of this sister that I don't know where she came from either, but she was trying to go to Gambia. And her video, she flies into Senegal. And then this brother picks her up and she's filming when they drive the 6 hours to Gambia. And at the end of the video, she goes, go and follow him on his channel. Go and follow. And I thought, what a nice dude, man. I will go follow his channel just because that was so me. I would do that. So I was deeply touched. And I didn't care who he was or what he had going on. That was impressive to me and I loved it. And I went to his channel. Turns out he's Muslim. I don't know what type of Muslim. He's American, but he's alleging Muslim. I'll just say that because, and I'll explain why I'm saying that way, because I thought, well, my God, if he went to go get her, maybe he can come get me, you know? And that he was Muslim, maybe he would be more, um, I should have more of an inroad, um, and we should be able to speak more. Um, we should be able to. He should be in a position to give me the knowledge that I need and so forth and stuff like that, and sort of guide me and help me. That's what he's supposed to do. So I feverishly started reaching out to him. He has a website, and then I left him a long email on there. Then I sent him an email. Then I sent him an Instagram. I also think I left a, a message from on the video itself, one of the videos. Anyways, I went through everything to get a hold of this dude. And he got back to me. But here's the thing, I laid out to him who I am. I gave him my full government name, told him who I am, what I'm doing, and there seems to be, well, no, it doesn't seem to be. At first, I thought, well, maybe there's some sort of a disconnect because he was saying, well, what do we need to talk about? I'm like, no, did you read what I sent you? Like, I laid out to him my whole thing. I'm trying to leave America. I've been planning this for years. I'm supposed to be moving to Ghana, but due to I'm in a time crunch because of the visa, and on and on. I told him everything. So then he said, and I said, I gave him my phone number. I told him where I live. I said, you can call me anytime. Then he sends me something saying, would I still have the email? Did he email me? No. Anyways, I think he sent it on Instagram. I can't remember now, but at some point he said to me, okay, I'll reach out to you tomorrow or something like that, whatever it was. And I said, okay, fine. And I reiterated again, any time that's good for you is good for me. I'm aware there's a time difference, and I'm in California in the United States. So, but whatever time is good for you is fine for me. Then I'm thinking, okay, I'm going to hear from him the next day. But instead, later on, I hear from him. And he's like, there's a lot going on in the Gambia right now. I mean, we're busy in the Gambia. And something, and what is that you need to talk about? I'm trying to fucking come to Gambia, nigga. Damn. Anyways, it completely turned me off because I know what Allah allows me to feel. I tell you guys, I have a sixth sense. I'm clairvoyant and I feel energy. And what I felt is that he did understand what I said because I I said it in clear language. I typed it out. I didn't send Morse code. I was very clear. But did I send him a picture? I think I sent him a picture of me. Anyways, whenever he reached out to me, oh, at one point he said Instagram would be better because he said, oh, that's alhamdulillah, all knowledge is with Allah. He said to me, you can message me on Instagram because I get a lot of trolls. I was like, okay, Instagram is fine. That's how I did that. I immediately went over and sent him a message on Instagram. And I said, just I'm not a troll, just so you know. And I gave him my full name and everything, and I reiterate the story again, what I'm trying to do, why I'm even contacting him, and then he just sends back again. Well, what do we need to talk about? What is it that we need to discuss? Like, fuck you. That's what we need to discuss. But I sensed that there is this and this ain't the first time, but it's just that this was an actual person. But before I knew of him, he's only different because I communicated with him. Follow me now, follow me. But I'm trying to tell you that I felt the energy of this before any of like ever knowing about him or anybody else. Just over the years watching different people, I've gotten this sense that there are these black ass Negroes, some of them, that go to the continent and they don't want you to come. They can't stop you, but they're not going to help you. You know, I even have seen um, some shadows of, it seems like there's some brothers that want to go to the continent and be some sort of a deity, you know. Um, give you an example of what I'm trying to tell you. Like one of the first videos that I saw after my president, His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, after Ghana announced that they were apportioning, um, they were setting aside 5,000 acres of land for any of the diasporans that return. I saw brothers that went there and they kept, their whole tone was they want to go there and establish something for Africans from here, like a separatist type thing. They don't say that language, but you don't have to be me or anybody else. You get that inference. You're like, oh, that's what they want to do. Whether you think it's good or bad, I'm just telling you that's what they're communicating. And I was turned off by that too. You know, there's also another dude that does, um, he's pretty well established in Senegal. And I think he's one of these Nation of Islam type people. But again, it's this whole, they're trying to snatch up a piece of Africa, either in experience or literally, and then have some sort of advantage, you know, like these will be the type of people that will go there, especially they got a little bit of money. They will go there and set up housing and shit like that or something and charge you American rates or more. That's who they are. That's who they are. I know I'm right. I know it because I've felt it. I've seen it. I know it to be true. I know it to be true. I know it to be true. But this guy seems kind of like that. Like he's probably in that same ilk of people, you know, that he maybe was threatened by me, you know. There's a lot of weird energy going on with African people anyway, you know. You'd be surprised at how many black males that I've observed here in this country who really do have this sick, pornographic almost um, admiration for Donald Trump. Like they just want to be there. Like you see Jay-Z trying to be there. He wants to be a Bill Gates. He wants to be like they've transitioned to another thinking of, you know, they're not thinking they're not in the place of African, you know, struggle and us, we. They're about I, me, you know? And I just sense that this dude is one of them people, you know? Maybe he thinks that I don't know how established he is and all that kind of stuff, but maybe he thinks that I'm somebody that could be a threat. I'm going to come there and I'm going to establish something that he can't. And, you know, it's, you know, so I just told him the last thing I sent him was, you know, sorry to bother you, you know, by Allah's will, I'll get there. It's fine. And then I blocked him and everything else. But I was very disappointed. Meanwhile, I have a real Muslim sister in Morocco. Morocco doesn't require a visa. But I'm getting into uncharted water, everybody, because the years that I took to study, and I'm still studying, but those years of study led me to Ghana. And once I landed on Ghana, I put all my eggs in that basket. I know Ghana as much as one could know without being there. I've assessed my risk and my my existence and all of that. I have immersed myself in its politics, its day-to-day goings on, its business sector, you know, its history, its everything. And if I go to Gambia or Morocco, my plan would be just to go there to get out of here. And maybe it'll be somehow easier for me to get to Ghana if I'm already in another African country. I don't know. I still have a US passport, so I don't know. I'm still not, I don't have an African passport. So I would expect to be limited to some degree for that. But that's what I thought would be perfect. Go to Gambia. And then once you get on the ground, start figuring out how to get to Ghana. Then I thought, what do you have against Senegal? I don't. I couldn't come up with anything. I can't come up with a reason why I wouldn't go to Senegal. But I've not studied Senegal. That's not what I have invested all of my time in, you know. So I don't have to live in Senegal. I can still do the same thing in Senegal I was going to do in Gambia. Get to Senegal and figure out how to get to Ghana. Because I don't know the economics in Senegal. I don't know the politics in Senegal. I don't know if they're one of the Francophone countries. I don't know what its history is as far as coups and, you know, its politics and stuff like that. I don't really know its history. I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't know about Senegal that I absolutely know about Ghana. I even have a sense of day-to-day life in Ghana, you know? At least a sense of it, you know? Oh my God. Burn this video after you watch it, everybody. Just, we'll act like this never happened. In fact, I'll probably leave it up for maybe a couple days and I'll take it down just because I look so awful. But I look exactly how I feel though. So we're going to leave it. We'll leave it. And the same thing if I went to Morocco. If I went to Morocco, it would be for the purposes of plotting to get to Ghana. But all of this is because I feel a sense of urgency to get out of here. I even saw, let me see if I can show it to you, y'all. Hold up. Okay, I got to show you this. This is exactly the thing I'm fearing. You see that? Fauci floats mandates for travel. You see that? And look at the airline that happens to be in the picture, bitch. This is how the universe speaks to you, everybody. Wait, I'm trying to line it up. You see that? That's a Delta aircraft. Fauci floats mandates for travel. And then zoo animals vaccinated for COVID, you know, is also part of that story. But that's exactly my airline And I feel like that's even my airplane, because my airplane that leaves from out of LAX, I'm on a Boeing 767. Yeah, I'm on a 767. And then uh, from JFK to Ghana, I'm on a A330. Let me look. LAX 1255. Yeah, I'm on a 767 out of LAX, and then at JFK, I'm on a Airbus A330 200. So that's my biggest fear. That's why I need to rush. Otherwise, I would just wait for the damn visa, and any hiccups that happen along the way. But I don't think that is going to be wise, because I really do feel like any day they're going to say that. What have I preached to you forever? When white people start talking about something, or you hear something in the media, it's already been done. They're just letting you know. Fauci floating the idea. He's not the FAA. He's not transportation fucking um, czar or some shit. He's a biologist or something. Why is he talking about air travel? You see what I'm telling you? So, as I say, um, it looks like now it's going to have to be Senegal, just for the sake of the evacuation, you know, to get out, to get out. And then whatever time it takes me to get to figure out how to get from Senegal to Ghana, then I just have to do that, you know. But I'd like to know what you guys think, you know. Um, then, this is also a bad thing. I don't want to use the word bad. I take that back. It's also a challenge, I'll say, because maybe if I didn't lay on my back, maybe I'd feel better. And I actually look better. There, I look better now. So that's a good thing. I am still some bullshit, let us be clear. But it's less. Um, this I don't know how this affects me economically, you know. Um, because I don't know, as I say, I don't know anything really about Senegal. I will tell you that certainly in the last week, maybe week and a half, whenever I did my last video, I don't remember, but I looked at Senegal, so I've been looking at some things, so I'm sitting here saying I don't know anything, but I mean, I really don't know anything relative to what I know about Ghana or here. But I guess probably the best way to say is I have a lot more looking to do, or I still need to do some my homework, because either way, I'm gonna have to go there. I'm gonna have to, because of all the time frame, it's just, I just don't see me waiting or chancing a Ghana visa from here. Everything in me tells me don't do that. Don't do that, Jedi. So, as I say, I'm linking the video underneath so you can see the nightmare that it is to arrive in Ghana as it relates to all the COVID bullshit. But, although they're very organized, but it's still a nightmare. And then how does one get around that thing up your nose and the bullshit? But it's going to be Senegal or Morocco, everybody. It's going to be Senegal or Morocco. Because either way, if I'm going to Gambia, I'm still going to have to go to Senegal because um, Delta doesn't fly into Gambia. And I don't really see me, this is my first international trip any damn way. I don't really see me trying to additionally try to plan how do I fly from Senegal to Gambia, and because really it doesn't really mean anything because both of them serve the same purpose for me, a hold up place for me to figure out how to get to Ghana. Like that's just what it is, you know. Incidentally, I just heard that as of the year of return 2019, over 5,000 black people from America moved to Ghana, bitch. At least 5,000. So I was very pleased to hear that. Um, anyways, so that's what I'm working on, everybody. I'm working on either Morocco or Senegal, but Senegal more than likely, as I say, just because Morocco's even further. I'd rather just, the closer I